You know, let me say this. Hasira inaharibu ndoa, and most of us as a couple what tunakuwa
I get dirty thoughts about you. They get worse when I'm without you. Does that mean that I'm going to hell? Or are you thinking them as well? Whoa. When I'm lonely, all the corners of my mind start racing.
Hello guys, my name is Beshima Makena, and thank you for always coming back to watch my channel. And for the returning subscriber, I want to say thank you so much for coming back. Okay, so on today's video we're going to talk about communication. Marry the person you can talk to. Communication in marriage is very important. Foundation of marriage is communication. So you have to communicate to your spouse so that you can build your marriage. Okay, so today we're going to talk about communication, of which you have to sit down, relax. You can take your drink, either water or anything, as we're going to listen to this topic. Okay, us women, we talk a lot, we process, we communicate a lot, but for men, they don't talk a lot, they talk little. Men can talk like 10,000 words in a day, but women, we talk more than 10 words. That is 15,000 words in a day, but for men it's 10,000. So men, they talk little, but us women, we talk a lot. You can find a woman, maybe ametoka kazi, ameongea kutosha, but still atafika kwa nyumba, she will talk a lot. But for men, ataongea kazini, akifika kwa nyumba amechoka, he doesn't have even words to talk. So as women, we process, we talk a lot. So if you see your woman is nagging, please just listen to that woman. She has something that you have to know, that love cannot cover communication. Communication is the key to a success marriage. You have to communicate, you have to express yourself. If anything happens, you have to express yourself so that you can relieve yourself and you become a better person. If you don't communicate, you create like kama something inside you. You've heard something about your spouse, so unaisanya pamoja. At the end of the day, inaenda kuja and it will smell, and then that marriage is going to break up, or that relationship is going to break up. So it's good for you, as you guys, as maybe you want to engage, you want to get married, or you want to get your partner, it's good to communicate. Marry the person you can talk to so that your marriage can last long. And for your marriage to last long, you have to communicate. Build that foundation of communication in your marriage so that at least you guys, okay, for example, let me say this, like ukimwaga takataka place moja, tomorrow you come tena unamwaga the same place takataka, another day, that is 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, hiyo uchafu inaenda kusanyika. At the end of the day it will smell, then you'll have to kutupa. So that is what I'm trying to tell you guys, that wakati your spouse has done something bad to you, unaiweka, then another day maybe he or she does something to you, unaiweka, itafika mahali that marriage will break. Why? Because umekuwa ukisanya, you don't want to talk, you don't want to relieve yourself. At the end of the day unajipata umechoka na that marriage, because umekuwa na maneno mengi sana about your spouse, so imekusanyika, now you are tired of that person. But when you talk to this person, when you sit down and say, I don't like this, I don't like when you do this to me, I don't like when you go somewhere, I don't like when you do this, you're going to relieve yourself, and you're going to be, at least be better. You're going to be, yani uta feel like uko relief, because umeongea, imetoka, and your spouse has listened to you. Okay, so it's good to communicate to your spouse. Don't create that enmity between you guys that you cannot talk in case of anything. Just marry someone you can talk to. Okay, always pay attention to your woman. Always pay attention to your woman. You know, sometimes men, they always say women, we like nagging. Yes, I neza kubali hiyo. Yes, we like nagging, but can you just pay a little attention to that woman, because that woman has something that she's saying very important. So just try to listen to her, pay attention to her, and listen to what she's saying. She has very important thing that she's saying that is going to help your marriage. So kama umekosana and the woman is nagging, don't say this woman like nagging. No, just pay attention to her. Then you'll know what she's. Communicate with your spouse about maybe long-term life, because you know long-term life at least inafanya your marriage to go far. Like for example, I can say maybe you buy a land of 200,000 shillings. Then you go to a supermarket, then you buy a lipstick of 150 or maybe at 1,000 or something like that. You know, if you buy something like lipstick, is vitu maridadi, that is a short term life, as something yenye ni short term, that is excitement. But if you buy a land of 200,000 shillings, then after 10 years you sell that the same land maybe at 1 point something, which means that is happiness. As in umenunua something yenye na make happiness to your life. Because if you buy that lipstick of 2,200, or it is not going to make you happy, it is going to make you excited. So you know what, when you guys, you don't talk, you start writing to small note to your spouse, like I want something, like today I want to eat egg with sausage or with something, you see. So because you guys are not talking, so you have to write down, like take this to your mommy, or you just write and you put somewhere so that your wife can come and find it, that you want to eat which bread or mayai or whatever, you see, of which is good. Marriage couples, I'm talking to you. You can do this. You can create your time. You can wait for the kids maybe to sleep, or you can go somewhere in a good hotel, and you guys, you can sit down and communicate. Talk to your spouse. Tell him what you don't like, what maybe has done to you, like 2 weeks ago, like a month ago, like a week ago, or like a day ago, of which you don't like it, or a month or a year. You know, some people, they always wanna keep water for almost a year. And by the way, it's true. Even women, tuwa tunaweka na hatusahau. Inakuanga if kama tujaongea about that thing, maybe you apologize, then you're like, let us not do this again, let's do this to build our marriage. Hiyo kitu watu iko tu kwa mtu. So it is good you go somewhere, you sit down, you talk, ongea, relieve yourself, talk, express yourself one-on-one. Talk to this person one-on-one so that you can relieve yourself. I know when you express yourself, at least una feel just nice, that atunapumua kidogo. So it's good you go somewhere, you talk to your spouse about your future, your long-term life, okay, about your plan, about future, what you want to do, what you guys you're gonna do about your marriage, how you're going to build your marriage wall to succeed, you see. So it's good to go somewhere, sit down and communicate, okay.